to the Uncle Talks live stream. I'm your host Peter, and basically we are going to play Honkai Star Rail tonight. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. It is Wednesday, and you know, Wednesday is the middle of the week, so congratulate yourselves for being able to trudge through the middle of the week. And now you just have the weekend to basically just look forward to after these next 2 days. So hopefully you guys are at least relaxing after like a hard week so far. Hello, hello Titan. How are you doing? What's the best part of your day so far? We're just about to start, so I just actually have to actually log into my Hoyo actually, because that way we can get some rewards. And I haven't even done my Genshin dailies, so I gotta remember to do that after the stream. So we'll do that. Oh, we're about to start an ad like in a minute or two. Okay, we already got our check-ins. Now, let us enter the game. So we'll go into our gameplay. I just discovered your stream, and I'm really vibing with it. You got an awesome song. Thank you, Titan. Very much appreciated. How'd you actually discover my stream? Actually, just asking. How'd you discovered the stream? Were you looking up categories, or like did you just like Oh, you're also a streamer. Okay. Like what do you stream, Titan? No, I have not. I'll take a look since you mentioned it. Let's see. Oh, wow. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot of stuff there. That. That's quite a community. Quite a community. Well, thank you for actually coming in to my stream. Really appreciate it. Okay, so let's get into this, shall we? Okay, we'll dispatch. I've been streaming for about, I would have to say, because I started streaming in 2022. So yeah, like about 3 years or so. So I'm pretty new when it comes to streaming. I was lucky to like meet up with different people in the content creator community, like in my own little circle. Like I started out playing Mahjong Soul, and then eventually I moved on to doing like gacha games. But then I just ended up playing games that have like an anime aesthetic to it. Yeah, just because I started streaming doesn't mean I'm good at it. Why is the ultimate question, Titan? You're asking the right questions, but I don't have the right answers. I'll give you a follow, actually, Titan, since you've been, since you're, like, joining the chat, actually. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Titan. Wi-Fi did so. You might work Wi-Fi did so. The cheese spell for you. If you don't mind, I love to be a top fan, also a friend. We can host together occasionally. Oh, that's very nice of you. Like, we also have a Discord server, Titan, if you would like to join our Discord server. I'll just type it in there. I mean, we still have time before we continue on. Actually, I just want to reread your stuff first, just in case, because I want to be able to see. Let's see. I saw like the first part of your profile, but I didn't see the games yet. I just love the first sentence. If you enjoy the vibes, the gameplay and stuff. That's a really, because like yours look like it's so professionally made. I was like, wow, it's really cool. You got the rules there. It's a long list, but it's worth putting those rules in. You also have a YouTube channel. That's cool. There's just so much to read. Oh, here we go. I don't know. I thought it said horror games, but it just said like Love and Honor. Oops. Yeah, there's just so much to read. There's just so much to read. But then again, like I'm pretty sure your content is just like a lot. I love that you're basically putting up positive vibes for your community. Just add me on Discord. You could recheck my channel. Yeah, I'll be sure to. I'll be sure to. But actually, what brings you into my channel? I mean, are you a full-time Twitch streamer? I have to ask. Ooh, we have Ronmei. A text from Ronmei. Yeah, if whenever you stream, I'll probably like check out what you're streaming. I don't know if I asked you this before, but what is the best part of your day so far? I'm at work right now. I might not be able to get into your channel. That's fine. That's okay. But it's better if you add me. Let's see, it possesses intelligence. Dang, Ronmei like gives such cryptic like text. Yeah, like I always try to give like positive vibes on my streams as well. You know, it's better to bring people up, you know? I love content creators that have the same goals. Like my friend Moon, she's known as Hollow Moon VT on Twitch. She always tries to, she has like a slogan that basically says, be kind, be generous. I think it's like, be kind, be generous at the end of her streams. Yeah, I love that. I like that positive vibes. Yeah, you know, like we gotta bring people up, not down, you know? Okay, so enough of me yapping. Let's get into the story, shall we? Here we go. So let's go. Let's go! Oh, I forgot to stop my music. Okay. Story recap. Let's go. Last time on Dragon Ball Z. I'm kidding. Oh, I should probably minimize my, my model. So, let's see here. I'll probably make myself a little tiny. That way we don't block text. No, well, I'm just like streaming right now, so like I probably won't be able to get to that. so let's see. So we know about Mighty and his encounter, and then we fought this guy. This guy was, like, pretty scary to deal with, because I think he was, like, he had the same, like, I guess, curse as Castorice, or something close to it, so we were kind of worried about him. While everyone is on their way back, yeah, like, basically he came in. Oh, we can do an auto. We can do an auto readout. And then we found out about Tribby. Tribby's story was pretty sad. I was like, wow, dang. She like basically like had to deal with so much. What are you asking, like who, Titan? On the other side, everyone holds the funeral. Oh yeah, we're holding a funeral for yeah, Tyrian. Yeah, because Tyrian died. That was sad. Okay, go on. Now we can continue on with the story. Hopefully they cover some stuff with March 7th, because I was hoping that they would at least get a cutscene about March 7th a little bit. Tribbles' memories. Shall we bid farewell to one, the person that has witnessed such fate. So if I take the time Titan trials, will the prophecy come to pass? Yeah, we probably should ask Aglaya. Some time ago.
Ah, it's you, Cass. I finished the anthology of poems you lent me. Here it is.
I thought you'd be too preoccupied to find time for reading.
Precisely because
so we're probably going to cover Castorice's story since she's out.
To read it swiftly.
Wouldn't all these preoccupations
actually, like, have you guys like
on the contrary,
plan to poll for Castorice?
Can push one to overcome their limitations.
That's the ultimate question.
The weight of these responsibilities seems to have enhanced my reading efficiency.
I understand completely.
Aglaya is definitely very alluring, which is probably the reason why I pulled for her.
The more efficient I became.
Castorice is cool. The thing of it is that I don't think I have enough polls to actually make her very good in my arsenal.
As I remember, you and Fine
I do have enough for like 70 polls, but I don't think I would be able to like get her because like I might hit hard pity.
The courses Professor Anaxa taught were
I do like her dragon though.
And history of mythology. And to be perfectly honest, those two courses were the students' greatest nightmares.
The history of mythology, taught by the blasphemous great performer himself.
Blasphemous.
No fear.
Now that I think about it, students would often rush to the podium during class to challenge him on those blasphemous ideas. May I ask, Lady Aglaya, has your relationship with Professor Anaxa always been like this?
He openly dismisses people's faith and questions the very justification of the Flame Chase journey. Our positions have been destined to be at odds. While you were studying there, I assume you must have heard of his nickname.
Dromus draped in finery?
As I see it, this nickname is more of an insult to the Dromas. Despite his insufferable arrogance, I do hold a certain respect for his nature as a scholar. To remain true to his principles, he is unafraid to stand opposed to the world, and that requires considerable resolve. Anaxagoras' life is almost like a satire, As a Chrysos heir, he refuses to heed the prophecy, while he disrespects the
You sent a
gods.
Discord request already? Oh, okay.
The
Actually, what do you
gods
do
have
for work,
chosen him.
Titan, if you don't mind me
He
asking?
was indeed chosen by Circes. Is something weighing on you, Cass? The golden thread is quivering. I sense there's more to this exchange than idle chatter.
With all due respect, I'd like to know what you plan to do with him.
In light of his assistance in the battle against the Flame Reaver, I am willing to grant him some time to find a way to remove the core flame. However, if Anaxa decides to make any move that places us in danger, I will not hesitate to take extreme measures.
Just as I feared.
Because you said you
The
were,
Flame Chase journey is the destined path for the Chrysos
like you were
heirs.
working on some,
Yet
like
he now
you're
seems more like
working
an
right
empty
now. So
shell.
I'm just like wondering, like, what is it
Given
that you
his
do for
strong
work,
sense
if
of
you don't mind me
self-respect.
asking?
I trust that Anaxagoras will make the right decision.
Still, I can't help but hope for another possibility. Perhaps Anaxa will also overcome his limitations, now that he knows time is limited.
I understand your stance. Let's continue this discussion another time. But now, let's greet our guest. You're here. Does this mean you're ready to take on Orynyx's trial?
We are ready, them and me.
It seems that this sacred beast is just as indispensable, given their intricate ties to the Titan.
Memmy mem, memmy mem 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 mem, memmy mem memmy mem.
Surrendering the core flame is a Chrysos heir's duty. Your selfless assistance is deeply appreciated. However, I urge you to carefully consider the risks of accepting the trial. Becoming a demigod means forsaking your humanity. You will inherit Orynyx's divinity and bear the time of Amphorius, all on your own. From that point onward, your fate will be forever intertwined with ours, never to be separated again, until the end of Genesis.
Let's see. Are you trying to talk me out of? Let's see. What did you type in, Titan? Yes, I just feel like doing that. Okay. Time I may forget about you later. I may not remember until your next stream. That's why I sent request first before going offline. Okay.
On the contrary, you are the only one who qualifies to attain divinity. Yet, for that very reason, I do not wish to pressure you.
Let's see. Is there a plan
It's
B?
exceedingly rare to find a capable
Well, like I said,
Chrysos
Titan, if you
heir.
want to like
If this
join our
path
Discord
proves
server, you're more than happy to do so.
I am willing to lower my expectations. There are still many priests of Yanissopolis and their descendants in the city. If I'm left with no other option, I'll try to find someone worthy among them.
Let's see. It seems like a shot in the dark.
Memmy mem, memmy mem 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 mem, memmy. Memmy mem, memmy mem 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 hero. Memmy mem mem, mem 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 mem. Memmy mem 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 mem, memmy mem mem.
It looks like you know that Titan rather well. Memories that exist outside of your own experiences.
I can't explain why, but I can vouch for Mem's words. When I was in the abyss, I heard the Titan's groans. full of pain and grievances, yet without any ill will.
Let's see. I trust you all to make the right call.
Since you've made your decision, go back to the bath chamber and get some rest. Trinem will call for you when the ceremony is ready. It is difficult for me, as the guide, to absolve myself from blame for things to have progressed to this point. Time and again, you have risen to the occasion for Akima. Nearly rewarding you with some honeydew is no longer able to express the extent of our gratitude.
Ooh, honeydew.
When the dust settles, I hope that we'll have the chance to have a long chat regarding your return journey and the curse of the sky. It's about time that we lift the taboo and discuss things openly.
Okay, Castorice, we'll talk to you.
Mister, may everything go well for you and Mem. It's nothing. I only came to discuss some matters with Lady Aglaya. Previously, I lent her an anthology of poems that Lady Trianne had gifted to me. Tracing back, this anthology was something left for Lady Trianne by a bard before their passing. Although personal properties should be cleared out once their owner has passed on, Lady Trianne gave this book to me since she knew how much I liked to read.
Oh, okay. I wonder if that's anything related to the... I think like there was like a small animated short about Castorice. I wonder if that's related to that.
It just contains an allegory. In a faraway land, in a city known as Styxia, a dragon corrupted by the black tide descended one day, swooping upon the city like death itself. It swallowed the princess of the city whole before it was suppressed. After taking down the evil dragon, the warriors discovered that the princess's life had already met its end. Overwhelmed by grief, the queen hired an alchemist to resurrect the princess using the dragon's flesh and blood. However, having lost memories of her previous life, the resurrected princess turned into an evil dragon herself and wreaked havoc on the city. As a result, the prosperous Styxia met its demise.
What a dark story.
The author of this book is Archepia, a wandering bard who traveled to many cities. Among the things she left behind are poems, dictionaries, and many tragicomedy scripts. She even clearly underlined and took notes in books that covered myths with her elegant handwriting. While flipping through these books, I felt like I was afforded a glimpse into the life of Archepia. It felt just like I was traveling with someone that I'd never met before. It was as if she had yet to pass on and was still alive.
Let's see, no one goes through life without leaving their mark. She probably did not think of it while she was writing.
That's right. Writing, drawing, and taking photographs. It seems like human nature to try and leave records of things. Speaking of taking photographs, when I was helping you to take the photo previously, I did not look through the photos in your photo stone out of courtesy. But I'm also very curious about the story of the Rosy Celestial Maiden. Despite having visited many cities in Amphorius, I still understand nothing about the world beyond the sky. If there is an opportunity... forget it. Let's talk about this in the future. For now, I only hope that you'll be able to complete the trial safely and obtain Orynyx's blessing.
Okay, where do we gotta go next? Let's check the map. So we gotta go here. we should probably switch our team.
I'd love to go in and take a look.
Line up. Because originally we had...
That's right. Oh, partner,
Fine
you're
on.
back just in time. This is something that the both of you should probably know.
Okay.
Good news? I wouldn't call it that.
Oh, okay. Let's see, do you remember the Council of Elders that was on our heels previously? It seems that they made their move.
Some background information for you. The Council of Elders is an authoritative body in Amphorius, made up of different city representatives. They hold legislative power over the Holy City, and are in charge of presiding over the Citizens' Assembly held once every few years. This is the most important social event of Akima. It is highly influential, and can even affect what happens to the Flame Chase journey.
I kind of got that feeling when they came.
Despite her vision and wisdom that spans across thousands of years, even she cannot win over the hearts of everyone.
Let's see, I have never once passed a sociology class. So Glea doesn't actually call the shots?
Despite her vision and wisdom that spans across thousands of years, even she cannot win over the hearts of everyone.
Oh, okay, we already picked that. Perhaps you should retake some exams next time we visit the Paperful University. Tell me more about the Citizens' Assembly.
Every 5 to 10 years, the Council of Elders organizes a Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud.
Okay.
During the assembly, the representatives will vote on major issues, such as whether the Chrysos heirs led by Aglaia should still hold the right to govern the Holy City, and whether the Titan's conquest should continue.
Let's see, it sounds like some part of the system.
That is correct. However, the problem lies in the fact that there are ill-intentioned extremists in the Council of Elders. They view the Citizens' Assembly as a way to restrain the Chrysos heirs, and hope to take complete control over the Flame Chase journey. We can refer to them as the Opposition. During the assemblies held in the past 100 years, the voices supporting the Opposition have been growing stronger in the shadows. It's only thanks to Aglaia that the Flame Chase journey has been able to continue to this day. The Citizens' Assembly is just around the corner, but this time, there seems to be a new variable to the situation.
Is it us? No, although we might mention the Elders has another target in mind.
I'm afraid that the Council of Elders might want to take advantage of Professor Anaxa.
Oh.
Aglaia will surely take back Circe's core flame, but with Anaxa's current condition, it's so unique that nobody knows how taking the core flame away from him will affect him.
Okay.
He has always been someone that is only concerned about his own research. I'm certain that he must want to escape from the monitoring of the Golden Thread and protect himself. If the Opposition were to offer an olive branch at this time...
So he might be used as a tool for, like, the Council of Elders. Let's see, you suspect that he might betray...
Anaxa has never believed in the prophecy, so technically it cannot be considered a betrayal. However, he has taught many Chrysos heirs, and has long been considered an important ally of Akima. I truly do not wish to see comrades turning on one another.
I have a better understanding of the full picture now. Is there anything that we can do?
As I believe in his character, I plan to plead with Aglaia and try to buy more time for him. Then, the greatest way in which you can help is for you to know what I am fighting for.
Let's see, we understand. Thank you for being honest with us. Yeah, we appreciate honesty. Let's See, things are piling up again. Are tied up with the Time Titan trial. And while I'm preparing to visit the Grove to uncover clues about the world beyond the sky. Let's take things one step at a time.
Allow me to apologize for the fact that we always seem to be troubling you. I hope that Oryx will show more benevolence and be more accommodating. I remember that they seemed quite fond of you back in the Abyss. Go and rest and regain your strength. We'll meet at the Vortex in a few days.
I wonder if we're gonna get like a little Genshin Easter egg in the Abyss, since literally it might be the Abyss that is affecting Genshin, but probably not. Jeez. Okay.
Memmy mem nervous. Memmy nervous, memmy mem.
I love it when Mem just basically says one random word that's like literally one that we can understand. Yeah, there's your chest over there. I forgot to get it before I sat down. Let's see. Perhaps a new phase for our trailblazing expedition in Furious is about to begin. Let's get some rest and wait for the trial. Let's see. A few days later, the Vortex.
Esteemed one, Oryx's vacant totem awaits. If you have already made your preparations to become a pillar of Amphorius, please step forward.
Actually, come to think of it, I wanted to go back to get that chest, because otherwise I'm going to be like, oh, I didn't get the chest. Can I go back? I think it was right here. I just want to get that.
Should you have a moment, take some time for a bath.
I just want to get the chest, because I realized I forgot to pick it up. Hopefully it's not gone. There it is. Oh, you again. Okay. Got you. Did I invite you here? Let's see if we can.
Catadons?
Converge and awaken. Human
Right.
creations.
Boom.
Thus our fates become one. All lies shall be revealed. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Dang, he's pretty tanky though.
Time for resolution.
There we go.
Should you have a moment, take some time for a bath.
Okay. There we go. Alright, now we can get back to what we were doing. Teleport here.
Should you have a moment?
I'll be right back real quick, guys. Give me 1 second.
Reshape faith and weave a new beginning.
Alright, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Let's continue on where we were doing.
Little Gray and Mem, thank you. Your resolves cannot be questioned. We praise your pure selflessness and courage. We carefully light your path forward.
Oh, thank you,
Get ready
Tyrion.
to assume Orynyx's divinity, Trailblazer.
Radio Tribby.
The divine position of Orynyx has already been vacant for some time. We can feel the space of the trial closing. As there isn't much of their soul left, we'll have to complete the ceremony before their soul completely dissipates.
Okay, let's begin.
The eighth core flame coveted by the miracle that once belonged to the great Vale of Evernight, Orynyx. It shall now be returned by the two elected heroes of the Chrysosayers, a traveler who is upright and courageous, and a sacred beast that invokes miracles. Who? Mem. Both of you, please, come forward. Recite along with us. O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. These are just words meant to make the prayer seem more solemn. Please, focus.
Okay.
And surrender the core flame.
Okay, here we go. Oh.
Orynyx. Their soul has been waiting for a long time.
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor.
Wait, for my return? My friends?
The last time I heard this, things didn't turn out that well.
Well, hopefully this is not gonna happen this time.
Goliath? He's tougher than I am, right?
I wonder what are... I guess maybe there's a Stellaron involved, maybe. Because given this story, like, I haven't heard anything about a Stellaron in this area. There might be one.
Traveler from beyond the sky. Let us pray that the Titan acknowledges your worthiness.
Although he loves cracking jokes at inopportune times, his determination is as strong as the Chrysos' He will definitely succeed.
Thank you, Wynot, for that load of confidence.
While he's away, I would like to have a chat with you, Aglaya.
Uh-oh. This seems...
Speak. I'm listening.
Okay. Oh.
Slap, slap! Wake up! How is it? How do you feel?
Oh, now you're talking?
Right? I think that it's amazing too. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, now you're speaking in full sentences
I
now.
have such a cute voice. It must be because of all the memories that I collected. They allowed me to grow beyond expectations. Also, listen. The words of the Titan are becoming clearer.
Mother. It hurts. Have I finally reached the end? Are the years of isolation coming to an end?
Okay.
Or next. Oh, how heartbreaking. Ever since the figure draped in the black cloak robbed them of their core flame, they have been relegated to waiting in isolation in such a confined space.
Dang.
We are going to help alleviate their pain, right?
Absolutely.
Memories.
We'll try our best to, anyway.
Mother. Where?
Mother? Who are they calling out for?
Let's see who is calling out to their mother.
You. It's you. I remember you.
Okay.
Skyfather has gazed upon you.
Skyfather.
Mother is calling for you.
Huh? Okay, who's who? Does Skyfather refer to Fully? Let's see, the Titan's words are distinct. Each syllable emerges from the mist, seems to be cloaked in frost, symbolizing memory.
Skyfather has chosen you.
Okay, so we gotta figure out who this Skyfather is. Who is your mother? Of course it's gonna be cryptic. A majestic voice pierces through the golden mist, reaching the unseen mountain walls in the distance, reflecting and returning ears as echo within echo. It seems you make out the cry of a baby.
Mother is no longer responding.
Uh-oh. We've come to you because of something important.
Something important. An important matter.
Orynyx, listen to me. Aren't you tired? Throughout the long years, you have always been protecting the fate of Amphorius. Each time people draw strength from within their memories, every single ripple falls onto your shoulders. There's no need for you to bear this any longer, Orynyx. From today onwards, someone else will bear time on your behalf. This is why we have come.
Freedom. Freedom.
help you. You can have a good rest now.
Leave it to... What's troubling you, big fella? Leave it to us, Titan.
You have potential. Strength.
I hope so. We're gonna help you. We're gonna need all the power we can get.
Powerful. And tenacious.
Hey, big pup. How's it going? What's the best part of your day so far, my friend?
Something.
You like Castorice?
One thing.
If you finish the story, no spoilers, please. I'm playing the story right now.
Lacking something.
It's been good? Cool.
What is it?
I'm doing alright, big pup.
What you lack
What do I lack?
is a future.
Oh, that's not good. I don't have a future?
Future?
Traveler from the sky. You should have dissipated already.
What's that supposed to mean?
The gaze from the Sky Father. Stabilize your form. Because from the moment you crossed the sky, your life was cast away.
Okay.
Right now, you are simply a collection of walking memories.
Okay.
What? How is that possible?
Dead? Oh. The world's falling apart.
The space is collapsing. Someone must inherit the authority of time. If the pillar is
Also, I'm not 100% sure, but you might have had a random bot or something earlier. Could be a real person, but they have no videos. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. So you still haven't explained things clearly. Yeah, I was actually reading their Twitch account. Like I saw no games on it or whatever, and it was like super long. Like all the paragraphs said like practically nothing. That kind of bothered me a bit. I think they probably were a real person, but they were like an artist or something. Because they were trying to add me on Discord.
Orynyx's divinity is dissipating? Is the trial coming to an end?
I'm debating whether to pull for Castorice, Big Pup, because I only have like 73 pulls. I would like if I'm lucky and I would get enough to pull her, but I wouldn't be able to get her light cone.
Go and find your future that has been stolen.
Future that has been stolen. Ooh, the plot thickens.
Even if that means you'll have to cheat death.
Oh, that's some foreshadowing.
You'll have to challenge that. And a shadow clasped with unyielding fingers.
I only had 80 pulls, got lucky for her, but got late pity on her light cone. How much did you save? passing to you. This is the true trial of time. Wow. Talk about climactic. Like 80 pulls or so. Oh, okay. So wait, so after 80 pulls you got her? Then, how many did you pull for her light cone? Oh, so it took 60... Oh, it took 60 to 75 pulls. Oh, wow. So that means you had more than 80 pulls then. You must... So you saved up to like 100 and... Wow. Like 155. That's a lot. Oh, no. Yeah, 155. Yeah, like around there. Like around there. If I'm doing the math wrong, let me know, guys. Let's see, you passed out when... Oh, wow, that's such a twist. My account was kind of made to light of the situation that actually happened. Much more complicated. Aw, don't tell me it's gonna be like a freaking Panaconi twist. Where it's like, everything was just a dream. Actually, Big Pup, did you finish the story in Honkai Star Rail? Let's see, the last time I checked you weren't breathing, and when I regained consciousness I saw that you were alive and full of energy, but so I never brought this up again. How exactly did I come back to life? It was 80 pulls I had saved. I just got lucky on character banner for early pity. No, I have not finished the story yet. Oh, okay. Hopefully, I mean, if you like want to depart from the stream to avoid spoilers, you can if you want. It's actually great to catch up with you if you plan to go. Perhaps Mem is an anchored rope that ties you to the present. I had assumed that they wouldn't stray too far from you, but the truth might be the exact opposite. So Mem was actually our thing that kept us alive. Interesting. What should we do next? It's not time for us to despair yet. There must be a way to save you. Let's see. Mention finding your stolen future and cheating death. Considering Mighty's indestructible body, it seems to suggest that there is some kind of miraculous power in Infurious that can reverse it. I'm a bit ahead of you in story, maybe like 30 to 45 minutes ahead of you.
Right? I heard you two talking about Thanatos. Cass is also very concerned about the warning. She has left the vortex and returned to the garden. Shall we go and look for her? Thanatos is the Titan that Cass has always been looking for. Regardless of whether there are any clues, there's probably no one else that understands death better than her.
Yeah, I'll probably play the new event after I finish the story. Let's do that then.
Oh, right. There's something that I have to tell you. The Chrysosairs already know everything that has happened to you. I was too worried, so I told them everything. Please don't hate me, okay?
At least you can talk now, Mem. Oh. can't go in there. Oh, we gotta go to the bath. Oh no, not the bath, the garden.
Mister, I'm right here.
Castorice. You hear soft steps coming closer, one step at a time.
Please stay there and slowly turn around.
For some reason you feel you have seen this scene before. You want to turn your head, but your glimpse is dashed purple, brushed past your face, then a chill seeps through your skin, spreading into your veins. Thump, thump. Your heart begins to slow. At this moment, I just want to close my eyes, remembering the near-death experience. Gotta stay on guard. Spin around immediately to get... Knowing me, I would just want to turn around. In a blink of an eye, time seemed to be frozen beneath the cold sensation, and you just happen to close your eyes.
Please pardon me.
The subtle fragrance of an unnamed flower fills your senses. Its sweetness making you forget the need to breathe. You realize you're still alive. No, to be more precise, your death was not thorough. The coldness of the initial touch dispersed and quickly as it came, and replace it is touched. Her quivering fingers brushed against your cheek, causing a faint tickle.
Just as I expected. I cannot feel anything.
So how do you feel about Castorice having a global passive? I don't know that much about her kit, to be honest with you, but her dragon is freaking powerful, I will say that for sure. That's the reason why I'm kind of on the fence whether I should pull for her or not. Am I really dead?
Grove, I was puzzled as to why you were not affected by my curse. I thought that it might have been the special ability of a traveler from beyond the sky.
Yeah, her dragon is OP. I just pulled for her since we first saw her.
I'm sorry.
Ladies are cute. Yeah, I think she was going to be a popular one.
Earlier. Mister, if my abrupt behavior just now offended you, I hope that you can forgive me. I'm just thinking, if your soul has really left your body, as a mortician, I might be able to trace where it has gone to.
Even though she's popular, she's also very hated. Maybe the most hated Hoyo character in history because of her global passive.
Overestimated my
Why would people hate on Castorice?
But
I didn't hear anything about that.
Would you be willing to let me try again? This time, I'll increase the area of contact slightly. Perhaps the result might be different this time.
So I'm guessing she can touch us, but only for a certain amount of time. The global passive is what drove the hate. Oh, okay. What does the global passive do? Let's see. There's no harm in trying again.
I have never touched the living in this way before. If my actions are in any way disrespectful, I hope that you can forgive me.
Nah, it's all for the sake of science. Castorice once again puts her palm on your face. Her shivers calm somewhat this time. Well, I bet Castorice fans will probably be like, now she's my waifu. Because she's literally just staring at us deep into her eyes. Did you discover something?
Seem to have caught a glimpse of something.
If you just own her, her characters will be revived. Oh, I did not know that.
Find a way to escape.
It is only one instant thing. It will only work once in battle. Oh, okay. That's why. Okay.
We have a chance to find it before the fingers of Thanatos sweep everything away.
Do you come?
clues.
My strength has
A
left
few
me.
more. I need more guidance.
Hey, Tons. Thanks for the warm
Connection has been
greetings.
severed. With my strength, I'm not able to
I love it
trace
when Tons actually activates that
It was
redeem.
me. I was a little too hasty.
If any of you
Don't
guys
worry,
redeem
mister.
that, it always makes my day.
Although we currently have no leads, I will do my best to search for the whereabouts of Thanatos.
What was the best part of your day so
bring
far,
back
Tons?
their core flame, and personally return to you the life that you have lost too soon. I know that I'm lacking in confidence, but I hope that you can keep this promise of mine in mind. Before I manage to deliver on this promise, please do your best to hang on. Amphorius needs you.
I'll do my best.
Lady Aglaia and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matters
Hey,
in the
Ronster.
past. They're worried about you too. If possible,
Thank you for the hydrate, Big Pub.
please go there and let them know that you're well.
Nakai Shuichi.
Also, please accept this Styxian Fable. Reading
Roster
can
had to
help
do
one
his
focus and relax.
signature summon.
I hope that reading this can help tide you through this difficult period.
More and more species are disappearing.
Okay, so we got to go this way. Okay, now I am more tempted to pull for Castorice. I didn't know her global passive was like that. I was like, oh, that makes a lot more sense. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought I missed a treasure chest. Oh. Go.
They're here.
Yeah, it's
Partner,
also
Tyson said you'd
works
definitely
in
wake up.
MOC,
How do you feel?
other end game stuff. Oh, okay. That's why Hoyo is getting bad ratings as of late. Oh, okay.
I beg you, please forgive me.
You've completed the trial of time, and I have to admit that the
Some people
process
quit
went
because of
better
it.
than I expected.
Oh, is it because like
Even in the end,
they made it
that still showed
is
a
it
soft
because
spot
like
in
they made it so
humankind.
easy like for like
However,
characters to come back? That's the
I
reason
never
why.
expected that.
And plus they feel like
Two
people are gonna have to
cheated
pay just to
death would
get
appear at the
Castorice
same time.
because she can bring people to life.
That's
I'm
what
guessing.
we've been talking about. Mighty has been in Akuma for such a long time, but has no one thought to study his
They're selling
indestructible
characters
body?
pretty much. Yeah,
If
that's
there
what
were
I'm
even
guessing.
any
Yeah.
minor breakthroughs, we wouldn't be as clueless as we are right now.
Many have had this idea, but so far,
Yeah, they fear for the
there have
future
been no
because
results.
there could be another
If it
global
were
passive.
successful,
Oh, okay.
Thanatos would
Rather
have
than
disappeared
showcasing.
without a
Oh,
trace.
okay.
Nevertheless, now is not the time
That makes
for us
sense.
to give up. At the very least, we can still see a glimmer of hope. Cypher. If anyone in this world knows the whereabouts of death, it would be her.
Rather. Oh, I
I'll
already
try
read that.
and get
Okay.
her to return to
I thought you
Arkham.
typed something else, Ronster.
But do be prepared for a less than ideal outcome. Please understand that throughout the history of Amphorius, no one has ever managed to escape the clutches of death. At the end of time, Thanatos silently awaits all.
Thank you for your
It
help.
is my duty. We too require you to bear the divine position of time.
Oh yeah, if any of you guys
Before that,
haven't
just-
done the story or anything, like you know, like you guys are more than happy to like leave stream if you don't want to get spoiled.
Always come in pairs. A tiny air current will
thought it cracked
eventually
my neck
brew
there.
into a storm that tears the sky apart.
Oh yeah, Ronster pulled for
It's
Castorice.
Anaxagoras. He has initiated contact with the Council of Elders.
In the end,
I'm not paying
Still
attention. La 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 la.
I earnestly hope that your assessment of him is accurate.
I love how you type that out, Ronster. It's like, I'm not paying attention. La 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 la.
The efforts of my
Reminds me of
teacher
something I would see in
the
Cartoon
past
Network.
millennium might be reduced to dust because of that.
Could you imagine if you did that like while you're shopping? It's like basically, I'm buying my groceries. La 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 la. Oh.
I'm back here again. I remember this dream. This realm is covered in a silk-like fog, and the land is barren and harsh. The crowd of travelers leaves tracks everywhere.
At least we knew you lost. Like,
Hey, excuse me.
that way you were able to get like E1 without
Where in Emporius
concern.
are we?
We're in Furious. To answer your question, I'm okay.
The mutters of the traveler.
That's good to
are
know,
a
Tons.
language
That's
I'm
good to
unable
know.
to comprehend. Or perhaps they're just distracted and ignored my question.
Tell me, which Titan reigns over this land?
Yeah, if you guys gotta go to avoid spoilers for the story, I understand. I'm just glad you popped in. I'm just mad I lost my 50-50 to... Oh. Was it, Bailu?
Shadow.
I've answered your question on Discord, by the way.
Could this possibly be the Netherrealm?
Bailu loves you, though. I actually pulled Bailu, like, I think 3 times. And I was like,
Then where is
what?
this?
I think, like, I was trying to pull for,
Are you heading down
I think I was trying to pull
toward the
for Aglaia
Netherrealm?
at the time, and I actually got Bailu once, and that was my 3rd time getting her.
Netherrealm. Nothing but
I wanted the new lady. But I did change your guys to loose.
you.
But did you change your guys to loose too? Oh, I think you're talking about the
What?
I swapped your part in
The
it.
traveler lives.
Yeah, I think I swapped, for me, I think I swapped Bailu and Yang Qing, yeah.
I look in the direction they are pointing and listen closely. There. A massive shadow brought the sound of rushing tides.
How deep?
The sound of tides. I can hear it.
Yeah, mine I switched for Fushuan and
Beyond the closed
Sela.
gates of the void world.
I don't have anything.
A voice.
Why Bronya?
About to recount something.
I have Hua Hua, and she's my baby. Yeah, Hua Hua is like the one that we want to protect at all times.
Embrace you yearn for with such urgency?
Oh yeah, because that's the goddess that's with him.
Welcome back to the mortal realm. Your consciousness is dissipating much faster than I expected. Ultimately, it seems like the Titan's core flame is incompatible with a mortal body.
Both are very good. Yeah, I agree.
How much longer can my consciousness remain in the mortal realm?
In my estimation, at best, you'll see 15 more entry hours.
15 days and nights.
What is it? Are you finally starting to become attached to the mortal world now?
I mean, we're all attached to it.
On the contrary, 15 days feels a little too long for solving a singular problem. Stop giggling. It's time for us to go. The messenger from the Council of Elders is almost here.
I feel like for her, she's sort of teaching him about how to accept his inhumanity.
Are you really planning to betray Aglaia's will?
Sunday is better than Bronya is because he advances everyone connected to the character he's boosting. And that's it. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I feel like I would want to pull for Sunday, but at the same time I'm like I've kind of just used Pups Sunday a lot, so I'm like I don't feel like I need to pull Sunday for myself.
There will be a price to pay for blind faith. This is also a lesson for Finan.
You truly are a strict teacher.
Of course. This is how I've always been.
Let's go up here. Ascend. Dang, now I feel like I should pull for Castorice. Okay, we go over here.
Sorry to keep you waiting, but it's been a while, Lord Castorice.
I have my Hua, my Sunday, and my little...
I greet you on behalf of all the citizens of Akima.
Is it the night of all beauty?
Express my deepest regret about what happened.
That's what I thought it was. I shall protect all beauty.
I never expected that you would come and meet me.
By carefully into Lantern above, I have come as a testament to the justice of the council.
That's agreed to disagree. This is coming from Tawns. She's like, he's a creep. He's handsome, but he's a creep.
Ever since the Crisis War.
I don't think he's a creep. I think he's just basically like, I think he's just eccentric. He's just overly eccentric. Yeah, I agree. Sure, very direct. Yeah.
Though you may call me Linus.
He speaks his mind. Yeah, I agree with that too, actually. Actually, the way he eloquates himself, I think he's like really, I guess like if you like eccentric people, like you could tell him something and he'll give it to you in a very elegant way that makes you feel better about yourself, I guess. For me, I probably like friends like that. Because he's sort of like the type that would look at the bright side of things.
We Antikytherians perceive the world.
He brings the humor in life, I think. That's how I think of him, actually. He's good as a friend, but as a lover, I don't know. I don't think any. I think. I mean, it depends though, because like if a woman is like kind of insecure about her looks, he'll be like, "No, you're absolutely beautiful. I cannot understand why mankind doesn't acknowledge your utter beauty." Yeah, Sampo's a weirdo. Yeah. Plus, he does suspicious things, and he will run away whenever he gets a chance to.
Spare those poor threats.
Like Sampo is just a coward, I think.
They shall serve only to
John is a weirdo. Yeah, I agree.
May I interpret this as you having a countermeasure?
Although this
any plan.
Amphorius robot looks cool.
As the Citizens' Assembly approaches, and with Oryx's fall, any attempt to capture the core flame within me will only usher chaos and calamity. A truth she undoubtedly comprehends.
Yeah, unfortunately, John is still at work, so he won't be able to come to the call. He doesn't get out of work until like 9:30. Yeah, he ain't showing up, unfortunately.
Let's forego the formality of asserting authority, Lord Lygus. Lead the way.
Yeah, we miss him.
Very well. Surely Lady Kindness would appreciate such assertiveness in an ally. She's been waiting. Follow me, please. Is there something on your mind, Lord Alex?
If only he has notifications on his phone
really.
and bam,
It's just a question that I contemplate
he's here.
every
Yeah,
day before I
but you know,
sit dawn.
he's probably like on his way home right now anyway. He's probably like driving
Does
home.
the falling equate to death?
Like probably when he gets home, he's gonna start playing a game and streaming it on Twitch.
Time is on our side. Do you mind sharing your reflections with me?
While all living beings must ultimately face their demise,
That is also
Kefali
true.
has yet to meet theirs. Their journey continues unhurriedly along this long path.
Never heard of that word.
Are you suggesting
Unhurriedly.
that Kefali may not have truly passed?
Yes, for dying implies an ongoing process, an action. Whereas death
You know, I'm
signifies a
debating
static
on
state,
getting
a
Axia
definitive
or the other guy.
termination.
Which other guy?
In contrast to mortals, Titans
If you don't know his
represent
name,
a
just describe him.
grander scale of space and time.
The
thus
one you first
elongating their
meet with the
passage
mysterious
into death.
background.
The notion of their fall
Mysterious background?
is but a misinterpretation born of
Oh.
ignorance.
An
Mysterious
intriguing
background.
concept, albeit
Starts with a
challenging to
P.
substantiate.
Oh, Finon?
Kefali has maintained a
Are you talking about Finon?
profound silence ever since the era.
Yeah, I know you're waiting for Finon,
Scholars
Ronster.
and priests alike
That guy. Okay,
have
okay.
conveyed the message of the gods.
Finon seems like just a decent guy, actually. Like, he's not
Perhaps the
arrogant,
gods
but
in
he's
their
also not
arrogance
lacking confidence either.
deemed it beneath them to reveal their perspectives to mortals.
Could you
After Castorice goes
elaborate
away, I'm saving up
on
for
statement?
event. Oh, for the event, Fate event. Okay, yeah.
Circes,
I don't know. I think they're gonna
king of the
release like.
Skyfather, has
I don't even know
recounted
if they're gonna have
myths,
Archer come out in
now resides within my
this
brain.
game.
Were
Because
I
if they're
to
having
acquire
Fate Stay Night event,
every
then they're gonna have like
lost
Archer, and I think they're also gonna have
Oh,
I don't know if they're gonna have Rin come out.
That very well.
Maybe not Rin, maybe Saber.
But what if the world-bearing Titan? still
It's later this
chooses
year.
to
They're gonna have.
silence?
Oh, they're gonna have Saber and Archer. Okay, gotcha.
In that case, the myths crafted by the people of Amphorius are nothing more than pitiful jests.
The one thing about like Fate Stay Night, I'm like wondering how did they work that out? Like Hoyo, how'd they work that out to have like Fate Stay Night like collab with like
Witness
Honkai
the
Star
fruits
Rail?
of your theory and the change it may bring to this imperiled world.
Those are the two confirmed characters. Are
Because I completely
there is most likely
concur with
more?
you
Oh, okay.
On this aspect, if the Titan has indeed met their end, any response from them would be impossible.
It's kind of funny because like the Fate Stay Night universe is very vast, and it's kind of funny that it's kind of colliding with Hoyo through this game.
Please, Professor.
For the game, the story is actually developing
children of humanity
quite-
have indeed
quite well,
created a
actually.
spectacle.
Welcome to Dawn Cloud. The atmosphere here carries a greater sense of solemnity than the mundane clamor of the Marmorial Palace, with entry permitted only to the invited.
We had to climb a Titan's hand to get up here.
Grace this place, and among them,
I think that's putting it mildly.
Priests, scholars, warriors, and now we even have the
I think I just beat Panaconi, I think. It's going to be around maybe... Oh, 3.5? Okay.
Occasion.
Oh, you just beat Sunday? Okay. Yeah, so... Yeah, you're gonna have to do a lot more. Because, like, after you beat Sunday, there's a little bit more in Panaconi you have to do.
The honor should rightfully be mine, shouldn't it?
I'll notify Kindness and the others of your arrival. Kindness
Although, I don't remember if those are side stories.
A soldier will
Oh, no,
be here
they're
to
not.
guide
Because
you.
Sunday does still play a part in the story.
In the meanwhile,
You have a few hours until you're caught up.
kindly remain within guard.
Yeah, but Tons, take it at your own pace. Take it at your own pace. You don't have to rush through everything. I have to get through Star Rail. Actually, I mean not Star Rail. Zenla Zone.
I'm well aware of the kindness's methods. There's no need to emphasize that.
As you wish. Your cooperation is much appreciated.
That was weird. My that one was like off kilter. I gotta probably fix that.
Alas, I had hoped for a brilliant plan from you, but it turns out you just left one cage to enter another.
Save your concerns. I know very well what I'm doing.
I shall depart to explore the
Endless, I think I'm at I honestly like this new world we are in. It reminds me of Dr. Yeah, I'm wondering when Dr. Ratio is going to show up, because I feel like this is his world. The smart guy didn't even like show up to give us a guiding tour.
Off you go. I won't.
Well, I mean, I probably shouldn't assume that he's from this world, but his attire matches the people of this world.
I should investigate the Council of Elders' recent activities first.
It'd be funny if Ratio and X has history, because they practically have the same type of attitude. The only difference is that Ratio is a little bit more boisterous in his superiority. So do we go over here? Wow, gold nectar. I wonder if it's honey. Ooh, chest. So where do we have to go? I'm guessing we have to go inside somewhere. Okay, so we gotta find some way in. I think we gotta go through... Oh, we have to go through either side of these. Okay. Oops. Smash. Smash.
Even blasphemous scholars can come here, it seems.
Looks like my presence here is quite unwelcome.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, rather, we'll do this first. Do this. Oh, it's one of these types. Okay, so two. So if you do two, it matches it perfectly, but we have to do it with all four. So maybe this way. Where's the other one? Where's another one that can fit here? Yahtzee. Actually, the first time I saw these puzzles, I would fail them so badly. I was like, yo, how do I solve this? I love the puzzles. Yeah, the puzzles are pretty fun.
Anaxagoras, I thought that you had died to the Black Tide, just like the other scholars.
As Kephales's priest, are you not aware of the decorum of respecting the dead?
Surely you jest. You blasphemous heretics are not worthy of respect from the Supreme Being. Let me remind you that you're currently in Dawn Cloud, so you'd better keep your deranged language to yourself.
Deranged language, he says.
That altar servant from years ago, who could only acquiesce to the commands of others. Now, I have plenty of ways to deal with people like you.
Ooh. I'm not sure whether I should laugh or cry right now.
Dang.
I can't believe that a follower such as you could have been made by a creation titan. As I see it, a dead titan can't provide you with this level of confidence, right? Then who is it exactly? Could it be kindness?
You. Seeing how fond of you Elder Kindness is, I shall let that slide for now. Leave immediately, and don't impede us from receiving the Supreme Being's blessings.
Seeing as
For
we
some
were
reason, I
here
feel
for
like
this
that should
matter
be
from
nailed down
millions
to
of
like
others,
every ultra
it
realistic,
seems that
like
kindness is indeed
ultra
quite
religious,
sincere toward us.
like place of
Perhaps
worship.
this affair will proceed smoother than I had anticipated.
If you're religious, like, you know, like, I
Oh
apologize
my.
if that seemed
What a
rude.
thrilling confrontation. As expected of one of Kefali's followers.
Are you praising or insulting him?
Praising him, of course. As a believer of the god of deliverance, it is only natural that he detests evil.
I wonder if
Didn't you hear me?
it's going to be playable.
I asked
I
you
don't
to
know.
leave.
I doubt it.
Go as far away from here as possible. Don't mutter to yourself like some sort of madman and disturb my meditation.
I mean, if Axorus is going to be a playable character, I think she is going to be his summon, because I think all the characters in this in this world, they're all playable to an extent. So I think all the characters that they like the summons they can bring out, I think that's going to be the characters they can play.
Over here!
Oh, let's turn back the clock. Fix that.
Professor Anaxa? Word has it that the scholars of the Grove valiantly perished.
Are you
resisting the
praising
Black
him or
Tide.
insulting
Find
him?
you your safe
Hey,
and
Johnny
sound.
boy, what's up?
Thank the fates.
You could say.
What's the
it's
best part of your day
fate's
so
toy
far,
with
my
us.
friend?
It's only the Crimnoans and Idonians who chase glory through death. But your survival is a victory in itself. I'd settle for that gladly. So, are you here to report the incident to the council? I heard that after the Black Tide devoured the Grove, Akuma would be next in line. Even with the demigod of strife standing alongside humankind.
Everyone's here for Johnny boy.
Tell me, how much does the Council of Elders?
Wait, you're driving
know
home right
about
now?
Tide?
Or you're just about to leave the parking lot?
Learned of Circe's and Orynyx's fall. They proclaimed in the council that the Flame Chasers could no longer stand against the calamity alone.
Or you're just about to pull into the parking lot at your house?
Yet,
Excuse me.
when the Crown Prince ascended to godhood and repelled the Black Tide, she immediately altered her tune.
You're already home? Okay,
declaring
that's
that
good.
all was resolved beyond Akuma, with the only
Hopefully
remaining
work didn't,
menace now
stress you out too
being
bad.
Aglaya and her adherents. They might well make their move at the upcoming Citizens'
That's
Assembly.
my favorite part. Nice, nice.
No surprises there, those shifty opportunists. Thank you for your honesty, virtuous student.
Being an
Yeah, John, we have
opportunist
to,
could very well be a facet of
We have to
wisdom.
set up a day to actually play Mahjong Soul again. So that we can teach
Shouldn't you be searching
your
for
friend how to
manuals of
play.
yourself? I've had enough of your prattling.
I was really curious to see how you would find the middle ground between both factions, so I came to listen in. But it seems as though this kindness is much more ruthless than Aglaya. If so, why do you want to work with her? Could it be that perhaps you've decided to readily surrender this hollow shell of yours? Just because you feel like death is fast approaching?
This is Fate hunted you. Help us.
Also, no one is at stake. He will punish them with a whoop in the face. For he's Mahjong.
I've had enough of this. Could the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
Yeah, I just, let me know. I usually am free 9. But Monday I'll be off all day. Okay. Yeah, cause, I don't know when he's free. Smash this. Yeah, we're just playing like Honkai Star Rail.
Every plant, every
Tuesday I'm off all day till midnight too. Oh, okay.
Every leaf could be the embodiment of Circe's.
As a result, mere mortals who did not know what the Titan actually looked like chose to paint them as a giant tree instead. Their wisdom was portrayed as fruit to symbolize how they shared their knowledge equally among the masses. Such exquisiteness indeed.
This mural is quite abstract.
Usually art is always
I
abstract.
really can't tell whether you are praising or demeaning yourself. Now I'm quite curious whether
I'm
the
deciding
recent
whether
time
or
has
not
studied
I should
figures of
play
speech
something
before.
different until midnight or watch something. I mean, it's
Of course,
particularly
I
up to
find
you,
such
Johnny boy.
stylistic devices interesting.
If you feel like you don't have the energy to play games, you can
For
watch
all we
something.
know, this could be the answer
There's
to the
actually
question,
an anime
exactly
that
are we?
I watched today. It was I don't remember the name of it,
I, for
but
one, am not willing to
basically
admit
it's
that I
about
think
like
you
a
look
I guess a quote unquote evil king.
Was this the reason
He
why
lived in a
failed
world of
in your attempt to
technology,
refine my
and I think
soul when
like
you
they
were
basically
ambushed at the
like
grove?
did nothing but conquer lands, and then he gets reincarnated as a baby, and then he gets basically he gets reincarnated as a baby in a world filled with magic.
This point alone was enough
So,
to separate
like,
you from the average person.
I think it would be like an interesting watch for you.
How do two lunatics coexist in the same brain?
Therefore,
It's like basically like he has all his memories as a king, and he's like, what are these two people? What are they doing? And he's just talking to his parents.
what then is the intention?
Yeah,
behind
I think that's the
your
title.
actions?
Yeah, the beginning of the end. Yeah.
The entire
I don't know if you've
plan
watched
stored
it.
in my memory.
I watched it today, and I thought it was really funny, and I thought you would like it.
Then don't mind if I do.
Let's see.
1 year old.
Only certain artists can still draw, so thing is cool, but modern art now is just bad.
Oh my.
Actually, that's a
Even
good
member
question.
of
Like, what do you guys
the
think of modern art?
sages must hug his drama
For me, I feel as if like modern art, it's like, you know, like if it's like an artist like splashing paint all over the canvas and all that stuff, like I'm pretty sure there's an abstract meaning to it. Like, you know, it could be expressive of the artist's like anguish or their anger or something like that, and like the right person with the right artistic background saw it and is like, oh, I feel the emotion of this piece, and then becomes a famous piece out of nowhere. So it's like, because that one particular, I guess, art critic thought it was cool.
I don't mind telling you more about it.
I'm pretty sure there's more to the
My
process
sister
than
gave
that,
me.
but
It's a doll that was made to look like our family pet.
I feel like with art, like it depends on how you interpret
So
it.
there are other members in your family, eh? Are they also living in Akuma?
I also My Hero
Don't you just love to pick through
Vigilantes
my
is out.
brain?
Yeah,
Go on.
I haven't watched
Continue
My Hero
flipping through my
Academia, so
memories.
I felt like I probably shouldn't watch that one.
It won't take long. You'll discover the answer when you reach the memories of when I was 5.
Oh, the black tide is everywhere. I can't bear to look.
When I was young,
I find it funny that the
couldn't
relationship is sort of
either.
like she's like trying to get him to like open up and believe in like other like spiritualism and stuff, and he's more like the
Although I prayed to
logician
every
who's basically
titan that I could
like
think of for help.
no, that seems ridiculous. Why would I believe in something that I can't see or observe or experiment with?
Could this be the inception of your research into alchemy?
It's a standalone, but references to the original show. Completely
Everything started
different
from that
MCs.
certain
Oh,
love of
okay.
yours.
Yeah, I was never really
When I
into
was
like
pursuing
My Hero
education,
Academia.
I naturally
I like the
listened
concept of the story, but at the same time, it's just like I wasn't really into it. I guess it's because I felt the same way for it as if I was watching like something from Marvel or something, like, you know, the Marvel movies and stuff,
Souls, right?
like superhero movies mainly.
Not only that,
I saw some dude
he
smack
also
5
believed that
buckets of
life,
sand and
as well as the
then
composition,
pulled a
movement,
string
and
and it
transformation
all
of
fall
matter
down and it's
all stemmed
side
from
and
souls
people
themselves.
clapping and went, oh
This
wow,
is
and
why I
audience
thought
and
that
watching like this, huh?
Since all living things stem from the
Interesting.
same origin, why could I not sacrifice myself in order to resurrect my nearest and dearest?
Anaxa?
That's a very deep question.
I did it, teacher. But this is absolute blasphemy.
Regardless of how much freedom the Grove provides, such an act could cause you to be burned at the pyre. Your beloved, where is she now? Send her away from the Grove at once, to a place where nobody will ever be able to find her. Otherwise, the both of us will be judged by the Council of the Seven Sages.
Okay.
Calm down, teacher. My sister, she...
Oh, his sister.
She's still not in the mortal realm, even to this day.
What do you mean?
It was naive of me to think that I could snatch the deceased from Thanatos' grip by merely sacrificing one eye.
Oh, that's why he wears an eye patch.
Equivalent exchange.
What is this, Full Metal Alchemist now?
For that price was but an opportunity to see her for one final time. Nothing more.
The amount of times that equivalent exchange is like said in Honkai Star Rail so much, I'm like, yo, somebody in Hoyo definitely loves Full Metal Alchemist.
You go down the wrong path without doing anything to stop it. Never do something taboo ever again. Don't disappoint the deceased.
Like human transmutation.
Harm yourself. If you can do that, this classroom will still be yours, and you'll have a chance to live out your own life.
Since I was able to
I love the artists that paint beautiful landscapes, or people where you see muse and in metalwork, not just paint, splatter, or an awkward person do normal thing.
I'm sincerely
I see.
glad for you, child. Now then, what topic would you like to study?
I wish to continue Thalesis' research.
Okay.
Continue the research into souls, but
wow.
You know that the Grove has long since understood his philosophy like the back of their hands. Even if you continue digging into this subject, your efforts will likely be futile.
No, teacher.
It was foolish for you to believe you could.
I finally understood a single truth. Since ancient days,
What is?
our understanding of the
Oh my
souls
gosh!
is
I'm guessing
but the
Johnny
tip
Boy
of
is on the
iceberg.
toilet.
I may have lost an eye, but my view of the world
Hopefully, you
has
were already
become
sitting on the
clearer than
toilet
ever.
when you realized that fact.
I have grasped the truth with my bare hands. Watch as I turn this
I'm on
farcical
chapter 2,
world upside
interlude
down.
in Zenless. Oh, okay. It's okay, Tons.
Who would have thought such a secret lay concealed beneath that hefty eye patch of yours? However, this story doesn't seem to be connected to your plan. In fact, I'd say that they aren't related at all.
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot understand it, perhaps you should relinquish
I may
the
have lost
divinity
an
of
eye,
reason
but
to
not
me.
my thumbs.
After all, it'd be a waste for you to hold on.
I don't even know what you're trying to insinuate in that line, John.
Now it's time for you to tell me.
I don't play Zenless much. Yeah, that's the same with me. I haven't played
This is what
much.
equivalent exchange means, correct?
As expected, you laid a trap for me to step into.
You activated my trap card.
Unfortunately, even if I was willing to talk about my past, I may not know more about it than you do.
Wait, you still play Zenless, John?
Oh? Are you saying that the renowned Reason Titan is now admitting a lack of wisdom? Your followers are going to be sorely disappointed by this.
Child of humanity, remember this. Being cognizant of one's ignorance is the greatest wisdom of all.
Well, that is true. I understand
No wonder
that.
you asked me to answer your random nonsense.
Nah, it's been a while. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Not only that, you're the only one who can shed light
I've been
on the
harvesting dailies. Oh,
As the
okay.
saying
Gotcha.
goes, all onlookers see most clearly.
Doesn't capture me much. Honkai is sometimes, but not a lot. It's mostly Genshin because my husband's there. That's fine. Yeah.
I saw you muttering to yourself and was wondering whether you were caught in a delirium of reflective thought. Sorry to interrupt you, but time is of the essence.
Awkward.
I have a message from Lord Lygus. Lady Kindness has met up with the Council of Elders and is awaiting your arrival. So please depart forthwith.
That is so awkward. She just basically like, I'm sorry to interrupt this dialogue you're having with yourself, but we got a meeting to get to.
Carefully. The one who created the
Damn, that voice acting delivery was beautiful.
bears the world.
I don't know if she's blind because like it looked like her eye, like she always has her eyes closed, but I don't know if she's pulling a Brock from Pokemon or she's actually blind. I think last story they mentioned if she was blind or not.
Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth, there are many people who hold grudges against that Lady Goldweaver.
Isn't that the dromas draped in finery?
Avoid his gaze. I don't acquaint myself with blasphemers.
Don't worry. He's too full of pride to pay us any attention.
There we go. I think the fastest new character I got in Zenless is Asta. I think that was her name. Is Asta the singer? No, Asta's not the singer.
Only occurs when there are differences in beliefs.
I think you're thinking of
Yet, in my view, there are only right and wrong perspectives, neither of which can coexist with the other.
What radical thinking. I guess this is why the children of humanity always...
Are you talking about Robin or
boring.
Or is she the rocker?
Kindness are just ahead. I'll take my leave for now.
The one with Evelyn. Oh no, I'm thinking of Starrel. Damn. Yeah, I don't remember who's the singer in Zenless.
Welcome to the Demigod Council.
Lord Anaxagoras. Oh, I've heard so much about you.
Astra in Honkai, I think she's the one with the ultimate speed. Fire. Oh.
Who bears Circe's core flame, a survivor of the Grove Calamity.
Even though you have gray hair, you look relatively young.
Well, if so, please be so kind as to enlighten me.
Since Lady Kindness is already well acquainted with me, I won't waste any effort introducing myself again. But then again, perhaps the customs are different here. Back in my hometown, there is a form of etiquette known as honoring guests. The host will welcome their guest with warm hospitality by treating them to fine wine and a cozy bed. And yet, ever since I arrived, I have not been welcomed with warm courtesy or ceremonial gifts. Instead, I am met with intense scrutiny. Even more absurd,
it's not gray, that's silver.
Instructed their servants to lie in wait in the shadows. Perhaps you intend to cut open my heart, retrieve the core flame, and then hold a grand feast for all of the guests.
Yeah, the thing I like about Zenless is its fighting system. I do like its story too, actually, because it does get zany and it does bring out like fun times for like the story to develop.
No need to be humble, my lord. From my perspective, your courage and gumption are worthy of the reputation of the Seven Sages. Your bravery is more than adequate to accomplish our perilous endeavor.
Yeah, the dodge mechanic is a plus, yeah. Especially the blocks. I love the block mechanic too.
Well, since the Chrysos heirs are calling for war, we will respond in kind. Conflict is inevitable. Since Aglaya endeavors
I don't know how far behind I am with Withering Waves, though.
With blood of gold, we will not hesitate to display the rights and metal the citizens of Akama are so entitled to. As to your question of whether peace is still a viable option, well, to that I can only say this. Everything hinges on the next citizens' assembly and whether they have a sudden epiphany amid the clamor of the masses. And since you, as a Chrysos heir, accepted our invitation, you have indeed given us a glimmer of hope.
Okay.
What brazen arrogance. What you're saying right now is worlds apart from what you were saying before you retired your cleaners.
I don't deny it. After all, they're responsible for cleaning up any threats, and just a moment ago, you were on the side of the Chrysos heirs. But now that you're an ally of ours, we can continue talking somewhere else. As you know, these walls have ears. I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to discuss a treatise about the Venerationists with your teacher, Empedocles.
So I'm guessing this is going to be a new area for us to find treasure.
Instead, Lord Anaxa. I've heard that this school of thought is one with many detractors.
It's normal for ideas to have supporters and dissenters.
Welcome back to the hub of the Demigod Council, Lord Anaxagoras.
Anaxagoras.
You remember that countless eloquent orators have stood in this spot.
I'm guessing they were trying to make a play on I think was it the Greek philosopher Pythagoras?
There have also been innumerable blasphemous philosophers who set themselves up for failure because they refused to defend their actions. This time,
if I'm wrong about like Pythagoras' oranges, let me know. I'm not a really good historian.
In 15 days, this site shall also become the most important, as well as the final turning point in Akama's history. May the both of us carry out our duties with honor and lead the masses back toward the Era Chrysia, a golden age with no death, strife, or trickery.
This sounds like a massive cuckoo sauce.
Oh my, 15 days and nights. That aligns perfectly with the date of your demise. Could such a coincidence truly exist?
Using death to prove myself fits my intentions perfectly.
What strong conviction you have. As expected of the hero who dared to stand up to the Gold Weaver.
As expected, she misunderstands you.
That's enough, Lady Kindness. Dispense with the niceties. I only accepted your invitation so that I can serve the commoners alongside the members of the Council of Elders. Don't test my patience with such superfluous formalities.
I don't like the way he's saying these things, but at the same time, I kind of get his point.
Also require my aid as well, so that you can stay alive even when being pursued by the Golden
But then again, I'm not very brash when someone's trying to trail me along.
Much. She won't show her hand too freely, as she still needs to garner support from the masses at the Citizens' Assembly.
Even someone like me can tell that only a sliver of her humanity remains. Surely you're not asserting that she will definitely act in a rational manner.
As you're no doubt aware, Aglaya covets the core flame that I possess, which makes it the bargaining chip that allows me and the rest of you to negotiate with her. However, in return, I'll need the Council of Elders to support me as much as possible. Naturally, this includes the guards as well. You're well aware how valuable Circe's core flame will be in the Era Chrysia that you are desperately pursuing. Talk is cheap, so you'd better act prudently as well.
I understand. After all, this battle of wits is just a means for each party to acquire what they need. As long as your request is reasonable, the Council of Elders never shortchanges its allies. Since we're both intent on mutual cooperation, let's not mince words and just speak plainly to each other. Let us decide how much we can secure for ourselves and how much we're willing to sacrifice, like true philosophers, with our words and wisdom.
Okay, let's begin then.
Continuing from the earlier topic, let us discuss our common enemy, Aglaya. She is the second most experienced Chrysos heir across the whole of Akama, who has gradually lost her humanity to the ravages of time and the ablation of the core flame.
Okay.
A formidable opponent indeed. Admittedly,
this feels so like Game of Thrones like.
Yet your previous reasoning is quite sound. As a seasoned political animal, it's unclear whether she will actually cross that irreversible boundary. Moreover, she still needs you alive so that the Titan's trial can be completed. Is there anyone present who can swear by the sacred vow of Kefali and guarantee that you weren't in league with that woman before coming here? Are you just trying to pull the wool over our eyes and aid her in her savagery?
She's prepared to execute me. She just needs a vessel who will do her bidding without question. Knowing her, she would prepare to execute.
Aware of Castorice the Executioner. Long before I returned to Akama, Aglaya had already dispatched her to monitor me. If I weren't able to reach this place in time, I would have been forced to meet Thanatos first. As compared to a comprehensive plan with uncertain results, if you decide to cut open my chest and remove the core flame, wouldn't that settle her nerves even more? Everything is in place. She just needs the right timing.
I understand what you mean. At the very least, the both of us agree that this tyrant who wallows in extravagance and greed is the greatest threat to achieving peace in Akama. The Council of Elders is willing to defend your right to live, just as we defend every oppressed citizen. However, I regret to say that sentiments in favor of the Chrysos heirs and Aglaya are only growing in magnitude. The peace that we are aspiring toward, as well as everything that we hold dear, will be destroyed completely. The city will be burned to ashes, and the citizens' blood will be shed. Tell me, what are you willing to do for our esteemed citizens so that they can vanquish the enemies of our fine city?
Let's see. Garnering my support is the equivalence of garnering the support of the entire grove. I will be the one to shatter Aglaya's self-righteousness. This one sounds more like something he would say.
Aglaya's authoritarianism, conceit, and arrogance have granted her unfettered control for the most part. Yet these traits are also her greatest weakness. If I can render her helpless by forcing her to experience the agonizing pain of betrayal, I am certain she will never recover from such a setback.
Surely you don't believe that such a tiny betrayal will be enough to push her to her...
Yeah, you make it sound like you're her husband.
What's more, there are many who remain silent, merely watching to see how much chaos I can unleash. Not to mention, you know full well that the Chrysos heirs have never been a united front.
In the name of Kefali, Akama thanks you for your sincere and valuable thoughts. At this stage, it's clear that you and I understand the benefits to be won from this discussion. Let me put it plainly. The Council of Elders has always been renowned for its fairness, and that fairness is built on a foundation of sincerity. The Council of Elders has vowed to all citizens of Akaba that it will always remain loyal to them. As for you, my lord, how will you guarantee that you will be able to live up to such earnestness and will not betray Akaba's indomitable citizens when the opportunity presents itself? Just as you now betray Aglaya when it suits you.
How absurd. My loyalty is unquestionable.
Surely you jest. My lord.
Yeah, this feels totally like Game of Thrones type of like
the fact that the Council
scene.
of Elders is asking for proof of my
I think like any,
loyalty
I
is
guess like
itself akin to a form of
medieval like
betrayal.
political like drama would be played the same way.
I am incredibly honored to have witnessed the both of you bury the hatchet.
Not playing
in
games.
civilized
End up watching
However, I am
Hereditary
afraid that I must
since it's
interrupt
leaving Netflix soon. What's that show about, John?
As the Theoros, I have observed the following. Lady Aglaya, the Goldweaver, is currently on her way to Dawncloud.
Okay.
Oh. Well, I do believe that we might have a slight overabundance of guests today.
Feeling dissatisfied, Lady Kindness? Despite the Council of Elders' lofty residence on Dawncloud, it must still tolerate the whims of the Chrysos heirs.
So you were holding back just now. Seems like you are better at playing this game than I. In any case, I'm glad that she's arriving here. So tell me, Anaxagoras, now that you're an ally of mine, if Aglaya were to demand that I hand you over, what should I do?
You can do as she says. Tell her that the Council of Elders merely wished to chat with me and had no intention of offending her. However, by doing so, the authority of the Council of Elders will be as thin as papyrus that has been soaked in blood.
Horror movie
Not
that's
only
like
can it
2
be destroyed
hours
in
and
the
30
slightest
minutes
touch,
about a family
but
that
the council
discovers
will
the
also
dark
lose
legacy
possession of a valuable
and
core
dealing
flame.
with malevolent forces that push them towards
More like
their
2
legacies.
core
Oh.
flames. After all, at the next Citizens' Assembly, that young lady who is synonymous with death will also
Is it an American
on
film?
our side.
Oh? How can you be sure of that?
Is that of importance to you? All you need to know is that I have a plan. In
Yeah,
my
I think it's
you should
2018.
be
Oh,
worried
okay.
about the impending threat.
Oh, that's pretty.
If Aglaya
Yeah, that's
can
pretty
seize
old,
me in
actually.
full view of the masses today, she could also dismiss the entire Council of Elders in one fell swoop tomorrow. If that happens, the discussion that we've just had will turn into an utter joke instead. Is this the outcome that you wish to see, Lady Kindness?
Fine. I will handle this matter appropriately. But you do best to remember this. Fool the people and karma will
I remember
be on
trying to
your
watch this before and I fell
I'll
asleep
overlook
and
it
woke
this
up
time.
almost
But don't count on there
during a
being
test scene. I fell asleep and woke up during the
Unless, of
credits.
course, you crave cruel punishment and
I'm not
consider suffering
surprised.
the perfect state to
Knowing you,
ponder
you
the
would do
true
something
nature
like
of
that if you're
souls.
really exhausted.
Well, what do you know? That happens to be one of my rare talents.
We shall see then.
We shall see.
Ah, I've got to say that you've managed to really impress me again. But shouldn't you be going after more?
Dying to know what I'm after.
I mean, I'm the reason Titan after all. It is in me to ask and seek answers.
Easy there. You'll learn the answers soon enough. I didn't bring it up with her purely because she doesn't have the means to give me what I truly want. It's as they say, onlookers see most clearly.
That's true.
The true masters of Dawncloud have always been the Theoros, who watches over everything.
Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Just give me 1 second.
Reshape fate and weave a new beginning. Reshape fate and weave a new beginning.
Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. So, we going to have to talk to you?
An expected visitor. Welcome once again. You know, you could actually skip all the pointless debate and come straight to me to seek an audience with Kefali.
Sounds like a massive... Now I can see why you would like to take another watch at it, John.
You may not, but kindness has.
Kind of
Whoever
reminds
gets
me a
hold
little
of
bit of,
Kefali's core flame will
I
get
guess
to
the
rule
world building in Constantine.
She's wary of me, so naturally I had to gain her trust. I would say that debate was not at all pointless.
Very true.
In my view, this individual has gone to great lengths to get close to Kefali. He might very well be plotting something nefarious against the Titan.
Nefarious.
Are you still willing to let him pass, knowing this?
Yes, very much so. All living creations are always free to visit Kefali's transcendent vessel. This comes with being the World-Bearer.
How convenient it is to be able to hear what they say.
It is truly my honor to speak to a venerated Titan in person. Please, go ahead. Let me join you both on this journey. Oh, a bygone myth tells of an occasion where Kefali once answered their followers' questions on the peak of the Holy Mountain. Their followers have since believed that scaling this Titan cliff is one way of being with the god.
Right.
Hear that? It's not every day that you get to climb a mountain with Circes. You should sing me a hymn of praise.
Titan hymns are beyond me.
I thought it would keep on running if I went ahead. Ooh, chess.
A gentle texture and a fine craftsmanship.
Catch. Another one of these guys. Before you move forward. Ah, no. I wanted to get that chest.
Iannis shortcut, and the long pilgrimage stairway will be waiting for you at its end.
I have to admit, I never expected you to not ask me anything. Not even my motive.
Because I know very well what it is you are after. As the saying goes, a gentleman helps others Titans achieve their goals.
Ooh.
I have a feeling that your theory will be validated.
A gentleman
at the end
helps
of this
others
journey.
achieve their goals. That's another thing I will add to
I
my
believe
quotation
Cavalier
dictionary.
will not deprive you of your right to ask your question, especially now that you're on the brink of death. You must be closer to Cavalier than anyone else. Wouldn't you agree?
I hope things go as you say, then.
Putting a child of justice into a farcical world is bound to turn it upside down. It is my hope that you bring a much-needed change to this world, which is on the brink of destruction.
Destruction. Okay, so we gotta take this way. Every time when I hear that murmuring, I'm thinking it's saying, God damn.
Honestly, this is my first time going up to Dawn Cloud's peak.
What a splendid view. Isn't it about time you recognize the magnificence of us Titans?
Well, I don't see how this place is different from those temples in the city. All they have are magnificent facades. And even though I've come this far, I'm still doubtful about getting useful clues from him.
I must be getting ahead of myself to be expecting to hear something nice from you.
Oh? Haven't you been in my head for some time now? It's high time you get used to how I feel about things. Alright, we're just a short hike away from Kefali. No time to waste here.
Uh-oh.
So the intellectual debate from earlier was too draining for you, huh?
Dang. That's a low blow.
Life, you should focus on strengthening your body and stop shirking social interactions.
Shirkings. And even though I've come this far. What do you mean by that, Johnny boy?
Can you make it?
Why? Are you going to carry me up if I were to fall now? I know how far I can go, so just hold your tongue and come along.
Fine then. I guess I won't say any more. I'll just wait till your soul dissipates completely to gain control over your body.
That's what fake Kaya said.
Wait. Is that Cersei's? Hey, look at that.
Huh? What should I be looking at?
She doesn't see it.
Am I hallucinating?
Cersei's footing.
Do we even get to see souls when we're close to dying?
Is it because you don't like feet, John? Oh.
Oh? Why didn't you bring your favorite spear with you on this trip, Nias?
Disgusting.
No, I've heard his name somewhere.
I can hear you saying that in from the screen.
It's unfortunate.
Disgusting.
The Black Tide destroyed every last inch of my calyx.
How could that be? Even
Oh, the two
creation
titans are
of
talking to each other.
Georgios, from their prized ores and molten fire, couldn't escape the fate of destruction?
Hey, Cersei's. Do you know a certain Nias?
Nias? No, not that I remember. How did you even think up such a strange name?
How could she not know Nias?
I just saw him. Nias. A warrior-like figure who was just chatting with you here.
No, I have no such memory. Could you be hallucinating?
we gotta go up there.
This is a departed spirit.
Oh, we can catch it from here. I was like, we can't catch that thing from all the way over there. The one on the right. You back to order. Get you.
An abundant fragrance, worthy of recognition.
Ooh. Cool.
Enough about me. Did Kaos ever reply to you?
Well, regrettably.
So does she not
Seems like
remember?
the price of becoming a demigod is a lot heftier than we thought.
Kaos. Demigod. I've never heard of this person. Which Titan's authority did he inherit?
Look on the bright side, Nias. Since we've come all this way, I doubt he'd snub his old friends, would he?
Let's just hope we mean as much as the world to him.
Hey! Are you seeing that same hallucination again?
Yes.
Seems like it.
It's still you, Ananias, but you're now talking about a certain Kaos. I'm guessing he's one of your companions?
Kaos? This name sounds just as strange to me.
Never mind. I think I know what this is about. If things are as I thought, then they aren't hallucinations, but
memories.
The souls of people.
What? But if those are the souls of the dead, then what am I?
Beats me. For all I know, you're just an illusion I conjured up in my dying moments. Let's just keep going. As long as I take in more sights and hear more stories.
Know your limits. Wander too far among the dead, and even I might not be able to save you.
I'm fine. If this is indeed as I...
Let's see. Claim 10 here.
Thought, then this will be...
I just want to exchange, like... Let's see... 70.
Very amusing.
Alright, another chest. Nice.
An abundant fragrance, worthy of recognition.
Another butterfly. Oh, another puzzle. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. So we have 7. And we have to activate this. Go over here. Okay, I'm back. I was watching some vid about Overwatch, what's going on. So basically we're just still in the story. So I miscounted on that one. A boot. A boot. So I guess we have to reset. So we have 7, so we have to go 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Oh, yeah, we're in trouble. Yeah, we were gonna do that. All right, so we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. I actually found that by accident. Okay. So what did you find out about Overwatch, Ronster?
Can you keep going?
Of course. I'm just... If I knew we had to climb a mountain, I wouldn't have come along with you.
I guess this also counts as one aspect of the world-bearing burden. If Amphorius does have a next life, you may want to get your body in shape.
Keep your sarcasm to yourself.
I'm not getting anything.
She sounds more expressive than the one that we know.
I would sooner throw myself off this cliff and hit rock bottom than exercise even a little.
6 versus 6 is hit and better with new perk system and that they implemented. The most players believe that Overwatch 2 is finally here.
Calypso. She's one of the
Does the gameplay work better for you, Ronster? Like based on what you've seen?
No, she can't be. I would know her name if she really were one of the 7 sages. Hey, Circes. Does the name Calypso ring a bell?
I don't know, I haven't played it. Oh, okay.
Gone.
No, I mean based on what you've seen in the videos.
Doesn't matter.
Does it seem like it's gonna be fun, or do you feel like, nah, you're never gonna touch it?
Looks like I'm nearly there now. The land of the dead.
Oh, beautiful old world. Where are you now?
We played 6v6 together, and it was good old times. Yeah, I remember we played once or twice, yeah. In all seriousness, I won't know I play it until I play it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking that you said. Yeah, because I remember we stopped playing it because we found Marvel Rivals. Well, that wasn't the primary reason, but we started enjoying Marvel Rivals more.
Finally. So, I don't get to ask
that too.
My question.
That too.
But all of you make for a pleasant surprise, nonetheless. Very well then. Let me uncover the truth for myself. Did I still fail to make it in time? So, I'm back here again. This is... I can hear it.
Nah, but I wanted to introduce you to Hero Shooters Arena style.
From the depths of the tides, behind the closed doors of the Void World. A voice ready to tell me something. This time.
I mean, if you want to play any game, I won't do Battle Royale Hero Shooters. That's fine.
Since we've come this far, let's just wait.
Because they make it too complex, that complicates things.
Here to visit Chaos too?
Yes, and we've been waiting for quite some time.
Like build mode in Fortnite. Yeah, I can't get used to build. I like build mode in Fortnite seems like too much. It's like more fun for just me grabbing weapons and just basically just doing like basically like just facing people.
You're overthinking, Lord Nias. I can still sense Chaos' soul in the area.
And they made a grenade that make a fort. Yeah.
Like him,
That's why I don't touch like build. I don't touch build Fortnite. I only play like zero build.
Yes, I have faith in him.
Because I think the last time I played, I was so close, but unfortunately I got second place.
Oh, my sister needs more time to make sure.
It wasn't ranked. It was just for fun.
Such a pity. Both of you have hearts kinder.
I would think that I would have fun in zero build, but you know why I have my distaste for it. That's fine.
Everything that I see and hear this time has left me shaken to the core.
That's why we play Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead.
What may seem like a mundane conversation is in truth
and Marvel
Rivals
in
a lifetime exchange that has revealed the ultimate answer to Cersei's question. The conjecture has taken shape and must now be solidified into a theorem. Next, I only need to seek verification from Kefali. By doing so, I can answer Cersei's question and reclaim my body.
Claim your body?
But no, I will not do that. That isn't important. Because another one of my conjectures, one that I have always dreamed of proving, has been proved right this very instant.
Okay.
Fusing a mortal soul with that of a Titan to replace said Titan is not a ludicrous idea after all.
That's ironic. Oh, we're back to Don Hung.
What are you thinking about?
ISN. Let's see, just amazed at how this towering tree of Cersei's divine body. It's a magnificent sight.
Is that so? You don't look the slightest bit amazed, though.
I've always been proving to prove you can prove your proof with proving. You sound like a mathematician, Johnny boy. Maybe you should be a logician.
The past, huh? I was also a child when I looked up at Cersei's.
That's
Their
what that guy said.
leaves reflected the sparkling stars, and their trunk was like a pillar that supported.
I find
the
it
sky.
funny that everybody like associates her with Barbara
stood
from
at this very
Genshin.
spot back then,
I find that hilarious.
imagining the day when I could climb to the top of this tree. Because I would be the closest I can be to the sky at that spot.
Yes.
Don't read too much into it. I mean, can mortals even hope to reach Aquila's realm? They're a strict and draconian god.
Because
Nothing
Barbara
like
is the
Cersei's.
secret percent star.
Easy for them to share what is theirs with others,
Secret
but
5-star.
Sky only expects people to revere them. You get what I'm saying, right, Denny? After all, the Titan that imprisoned you and Grey
Holding
here
that
in
shift
Amphorius
too long.
is smarter than Aquila themselves.
I'm gonna drop okay, no problem, Johnny boy. Thanks for popping in. If you guys don't know about John,
But there will
he
always be
streams
people
like
who dream
a variety of
soaring
games.
towards the sky.
So
The Grove has a wealth of research
give him a
on
follow if
Aquila,
you can.
and that is exactly what we are here for. It's just
But I think this is what we see in the trailers.
I
Yeah,
never
his
thought
awakening.
Grey would meet with something like that before we set off. As a physician, I should have been there by his side.
I don't know what game this is.
Oh shit.
Sometimes I wonder
Yeah,
which random clips
there's
that
no rest
like
for the weary.
the
In
the
any
clip
case,
finder always
What
finds.
we're looking for could be anywhere in this enormous grove. Let's split up to cover more ground. Danny, with your skills, I'm sure those monsters born of the Black Tide will pose no threat to you anyway.
What about you? Will you be alright for now?
Have you forgotten that you're talking to the chief physician of the Twilight Courtyard? Have more faith
I think it's
in
just
me.
random.
I'll
That's
be
from
just
Lost
fine.
Adelon. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I remember you seeing you play that game. Let's see, even the clever scholars can easily lose their way here. I should have gathered my thoughts before heading in. How to leave Infurious. Let's see, the world beneath them is 100 eyes. As long as they continue to soar above the clouds, the people in Infurious remain trapped on the ground. Let's see, Hyacinth's forebear, priest, and so nobody is more familiar with the taboo of the sky and Sky Titan than her. Seeing how Glea has sent her here as the guide, it's possible that she plans to have Hyacinth take on the trial in the future. Titans and the Anions. Or the Eons, I should say. He was getting more power, and the power he's to his rage. Oh, okay. Thank you for explaining that, Johnny boy. And have a good night, man. Maybe we can catch up on Discord sometime. Let's see, the Cryos, Airs, and Demigods. Let's see, are human who possess heroic qualities, with most of them demonstrating extraordinary combat prowess and strength. Upon clearing the core flame trial, the Xanatos heirs. Wait, there's something that feels off. Is this selective process of some sort? The Flame Chase Journey. Let's see, heroes' quest to reclaim the core flames is ushered to Nova, and their efforts to Ganify results in dates. Prophecy is the highest, it makes sense, but with barely any information to go on, no matter how I ruminate on it, it won't yield any results. I should leave this to another time. Think of something else. My plate. I should have more deep, so the unique rules that govern the life and death of Infurious might just work in our favor and save him. Let's see, the Grove is library and knowledge. Maybe we didn't. Okay. Clock is ticking. We shall search for more clues. Hey. Let's see, can we exchange? Yeah, we can exchange for 2. So we got 80 now. You know what? Oh, we can do a standard pull. Yep, that's not gonna be anything. Yep, it's just gonna be collapsing sky. You're gonna leave right now, John? Okay. Don't wanna keep you. I feel like I want to pull. Yeah, you know what? I've been like, if I'm thinking about this much, maybe I should just pull. Yeah, why not we try pulling for Castorice? I don't have a light cone to put on her, but why not? And it's purple, right? Oh, we got another one of Ronster. Nice. Alright, let's go for pull 20. Oh, thanks for the resub, John. Good. Another... That was 20. Oh, I have not seen this. Abundance. Dream... Increases wearer speed by 18%. Attacking enemy targets. Oh, this one looks like a creepy card, though. And we got links. Okay. Shurichi. Shit. Okay, pull number 30. I lost track how many months. Right. Another links. Okay, pull number 40. Tots to the rescue. Oh, we got 2 links. Okay, this will be 50. Alright, the door's open. Oh, we got a Mika card. Destruction. Increases wearer's break effect by 20% and increases crit. Ooh, that seems pretty good. Okay, pull number 60. I'm probably gonna lose, because, like... Pela? Okay. Alright, 70. It's gold, but let's take a look. Japard. Okay. I had a feeling I was gonna lose. We got more Ronster. At least I got Japard though. I never had Japard, so can't complain about that. I mean, I could pull again because we could get lucky, but I doubt it. Yeah, let's just pull. See what happens. Nope. Not lucky there. Oh well. Oh. We got some awesome light cones though. Let's see. Increases wearer's break effect and increases speed. Oh. Okay. That's pretty nice. Characters. Where are you? Links, there you are. Now the question is, do I have enough defense stuff for you? Probably not, because I probably discarded a lot of stuff. So maybe I can switch this. Oh wait, hold on. Is this the right? Oh yeah, it's for the hunt. So why is it that it's all red though? Unless it's just reduction. Yeah, it's probably just the reduction part. Wonder if we can enhance it. Probably not in a rush. Where's Mika? Oh, this destruction card was pretty good though. I probably should leave that on him. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that that was gonna happen. But, you know, I did it for you guys. I did the polls for you guys. If there was a character I really, really wanted in this game, like, I probably wouldn't mind, like, spending. If that was the case. But I would have to really, really want the character. Like, really, really want it. Don't develop my habit, guys. Oh, we gotta go over here. Okay. Every time when I listen to that, it's like, God damn. That's what I hear. Okay, so we're encountering these guys. These are the remains of the Black Tide monsters. It does look different from the Titankin. Close up. What's that underneath? A scroll? Looks like a list of stuff. Let's see. As I expected, the Grove doesn't forbid discussions about the sky. It's a debate between two scholars about the sky ships. Aglaya also made mention of it. I'll hold on to this for now. With any luck, this journey won't leave us empty-handed. So we gotta go up there. Oh, I thought that was a butterfly or something. Alright, going up here. Let me guess, we're gonna fight?
Really now? This is way more trouble than I could have asked for.
Need a hand?
You could sit back and watch.
Oh, is she gonna fight?
I'm kidding, Danny. Lend me a hand, pretty please.
Oh. Oh, I thought we were gonna use her. That would have been pretty awesome, right? Summon. I think we can just do autoplay. Let's see how that works.
Time for resolution.
I like that confidence.
Ow.
The way is one.
Ow.
Together as one.
Actually, we should have Gallagher, like, do some, like, healing.
Friends? Indulge yourselves!
Human creations.
Ma'am.
Thus our fates
Become one.
All right to be revealed.
Yin and yang.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
There we go.
remarkably quick to detect the light of Amphorius. So or rather, the blessings of the Sky Priest in me, might have unknowingly called them to me. Anyway, never mind that for now. Here, you might want to have a look at this. I found it around here and thought it might be of interest to you.
It's more dialogue. Actually, like reading these scrolls, they remind me of like old philosopher books. Like philosopher books, they would like just talk about. I think they would just talk about dialogues with each other.
I didn't know Professor Anaxa was researching the sky. He's never mentioned anything about it.
Actually, I've been meaning to like find a good book on like, actually like just a little small introduction to philosophy.
Might is an understatement.
Not like a textbook, but basically just a small little like, I guess like layman's terms type of book that makes philosophy interesting.
Ever found it within himself to put any faith in the prophecy. People have come to think of him as a heretic, even in a place as liberal as the Grove. Yet, it is also this very
because I've read books on like, obviously you guys know that I'm interested in math and physics, but I've also read books on economics, some on personal finance, I think like some on like social issues too. Like some on politics a little bit too. Like I've read like here and there, but I haven't found like any good book. Like I haven't like heard any good books on philosophy. Like, you know, like an intro version of philosophy that makes it interesting.
One after the other.
That doesn't feel like it's a textbook.
Sure, go ahead. The Grove of Epiphany is home to 7 schools of thought. While all 7 schools are founded on the ideologies of Thalesis, the first scholar, each is unique in its own way. Among them, the Venerationists revere and worship the Titans the most. As the sage of the Venerationists, Euthyphro has always been at loggerheads with Anaxa. If we were to place the 7 sages on the scales of Talanton, Anaxa and Euthyphro would be placed on opposite sides to achieve balance.
Was it a mistake to build the skyships?
Nearly everyone in Amphorius has heard the story of the skyships by now. Aquila's stature is loftier than the heavens, and their divine retribution is merciless. That's why it's no use building giant skyfaring ships. Oh, but I do wonder if a supercharged mini Trevi cannon could slip past their watch.
Actually, Ronster, if you're still in the chat, like, are you working in the morning tomorrow, or are you working in the evening?
Everyone considers Anaxa a blasphemer, but that has never
You're working in the morning? Okay,
his ideas,
gotcha.
no matter how taboo. If you must say that he's hiding something, then it's likely what lies beneath his
Oh, evening tomorrow. Oh, okay.
Anaxa often says that every failure brings us one step closer to the truth.
I don't know if that impression was spot on. I answered the first question fast. Sorry. No, it's okay. It's okay.
On the contrary, it was precisely because the skyship represented the first step toward breaking free from the shackles of the earth that it provoked the wrath of the Sky Titan and brought divine punishment upon itself.
Yeah, actually today I had some Korean fried chicken from Seoul's fried chicken. Still as good as like I always get.
Dominant part of their findings. Discourse about more esoteric subject matters in relation to Aquila.
I also love like their waffle fries. Their waffle fries are super good, especially when you put the Cajun sauce, the Cajun powder on it.
Scroll is completely new to me.
I even was able to buy like their brownies. Still really good.
That's what I'd like to know. What are
these experiments he's involved in. Even I, the assistant lecturer, know next to nothing about them. I have a bad feeling about this. Could there be more to what
However, I'm working second shift Friday, and I won't be working the wedding. So wait, is the second shift like evening? Or is it like afternoon? Until 6 p.m.? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Do you have any plans to do? Any plans? Like, during that time? Like, after you get out of work? Not working in the night. Okay. Gotcha.
This is the Library of Philia, a place where the Grove stores its collection of tomes. Other than books written by the 7 schools, you can also find...
Well, on the bright side, at least I know I'm guaranteed for a character that I could probably pull if I save up. Because I think the next batch of characters I'm probably not too excited about. So, I think we'd have plenty of time to save up for a character that we probably would like to pull. Not sleeping in until work, and then nothing after that. Yeah, that's true. right.
Instead of the original. What's more, the original manuscript was supposedly...
Because actually, it's funny, because March 7th got an update, like, on her character. Don Hung had, like, a 5-star update on his character. I remember the question that Pup asked me one time in the Discord. Do you think Welt will have an update? If he does, I'm gonna be like, yo, bro. I mean, I love Welt as he is, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, if he got an updated version where he's more OP, I'll be like, yo.
You've got me there.
I want to pull him. If that's the case. If Himiko and Welt got that treatment too, I'll be like, wow. Yeah, I doubt it's gonna happen, but at the same time, it would be nice. Welt is still gonna be my favorite character. Although I would be speeding for the beer release that day. Gotcha.
We can bring them back to Akama for reading after that.
Agreed, this place isn't safe. We should leave soon as soon as we're done. Then that will be alternative art, and then they'll be greedy. Yeah, that's also true. I mean, like, I think Honkai Star Rail is the only game that has done that I know of so far. Like, they basically released, like, their starter characters as actual different versions of themselves. So no, that's not happening. Yeah. I mean, Welt is pretty epic already, so, you know. I know people don't use him anymore, but I think, like, if he got an upgrade, I would be like, hey, I'm not mad at that. If they didn't change, as long as they don't change his ultimate to be something very, very weird, like, cause like his ultimate is already badass as it is. Like, if they're gonna make an update for him, I would be like, yo, make his attack more badass.
It's so dusty in here.
But don't take away the black hole that he uses. If they took away the black hole and make it like something else, but unless it's like something like the galaxy exploding, then I would be like, no. It has to be something bigger than a black hole then, if you're gonna make his attack more epic. Dunhung was Dunhung, March was more forms for sure, yeah. And plus she has like a different skin too.
Call him the great performer. When an actor established his school of thought,
when they actually gave us that other skin that March 7th for March 7th, I thought that was gonna be part of the story, and I was like, oh, it's just a skin.
Humans think God should be. Worlds created by gods are indubitably perfect.
Not just that. Yeah, I know, like basically
sensitivity everywhere you turn.
It was paywalled, yeah.
They marched him straight to the seat of judgment before he could finish.
Too bad I'm not getting it.
So what he took
it's
on
okay.
in the end was more of a debate than an actual
Skins,
trial.
I think, are a hit or miss. Like, for me, I'm not really into skins that much. If they give it out for free, I just take it. But if it's like, you gotta pay for it to get the skin, I'm like, nah, I'm not that... I'm not all for it.
That since the Titans created the heavens and earth, so the mountains, rivers, and seas must likewise be their creations?
Actually, this summer I'm pretty excited because I'm actually going to go to Anime NYC. I mean, I've been to conventions many times and I do get tired easily when I go there, but at the same time, like, I think, like, being able to, like,
would have probably been spared
check
a lot
out,
of
like,
trouble if we
NYC,
had answered this way.
like, NYC Anime,
Instead,
or Anime
he
NYC,
quoted
I think it's going to be, like, pretty
past
cool.
instances of the Flame Chase journey and posited the
See the anime scene in, like, New York City. I mean, I've seen, like, Comic-Con and stuff, but at the same time, it's like,
Needless to say, his
being with my
critics didn't
people,
take kindly
you know,
to
the
his answer,
weebs.
so they followed up with a second allegation. You claim to be studying souls, yet you are, in fact, defiling them and committing acts condemned by the gods. Do you admit it?
That sounds like a trial. That's a serious allegation. Did he really do that?
Alexa always wears an eye patch, never removing it, even when alone. Some say he used one of his eyes as an alchemical ingredient.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Carefully, and this is even more so for the Chrysos heirs who have divine blood coursing through them. If he has really done something of that nature, then it'd indeed be sacrilegious. Thankfully, they had no way to prove it, so it amounted to nothing more than an allegation in the end.
Yeah, but he's still close to dying, though.
One by one, Anaxa engaged in wars of words against those who would challenge him. Toward the end, a scholar asked him, Anaxagoras, have you any respect for the gods?
He probably said no.
It was only after a brief silence that he answered, I have never denied that titans are meant to be noble constructs.
What did you say? That the Titans are not noble? Rings louder in this case.
I'm not sure how that controversy was eventually resolved, but what's for certain at least is that Anaxa was allowed to stay in the grove where he continued his research, despite being regarded as a heretic. By the way, this stack of complaint letters has reminded me of a place in the grove. We may find clues there that aren't on the teleslate. I'm talking about Anaxa's alchemy lab, hidden between the cornerstones.
Let's see, given the gross meticulous, dang, I can't read today, approach to achieving things.
It's a well-kept secret. Among the 7 sages, excluding the nominal chief sage, each has a private sanctuary where they can conduct research undisturbed in their free time. Even the administrators of the Library of Philia are restricted from accessing those places and documenting the sage's research. But with the grove in this state, I'm sure Anaxa won't be mad even if we sneak into the lab for a short while. Right?
You're asking me? Breaking into somebody's science lab is like practically like the most dangerous thing you could do because you don't know what they're experimenting in that place. Ooh, beetle. I wonder how long they made this quest. I feel like we're not even like 1% into it.
This is the place, but where is everything? Materials for alchemical experiments, matrix diagrams, and even the seal to the lab. They're all gone. Did the Black Tide destroy it all?
No wonder we didn't see any defense mechanisms along the way. Have you ever been here before?
No, not even close. Not only are alchemy experiments high-risk activities, but Professor Anaxa also has a penchant for using bizarre materials. Students often saw him walk in looking right as rain, but come out covered in soot with his hair singed. Naturally, no one dared to come near this place.
I think scientists have that impression on people.
Bookshelf over there seems to be the only thing still intact.
Alright, I think that will be it for today, guys. Next stream we'll probably continue on with the story. But that was a lot of fun. Hopefully we get in deeper with the story like the next part. I will upload this on YouTube, so you can check out my YouTube channel if you weren't able to catch the whole thing. So let's just go to the just chatting screen here. But hopefully you guys enjoyed like chilling with me and playing like Honkai Star Rail. I'm glad they're actually like doing they're extending the story, because now we're actually hopefully we're gonna learn more about like the characters, in addition to hopefully they will cover March 7th's portion of this story before I lose my patience on that. But let's see. Maybe we can do a raid. Let's see if there's anyone doing Honkai Star Rail. Or maybe I shouldn't, because we might go into spoiler territory if we do that. Let's see. No, I think we're just gonna end stream for today. Okay, guys, thanks for joining me today, and always remember, everyone is precious. You guys are just as precious as everyone else, and I will see you guys in the next stream. So take care, guys. Bye-bye.